This is your prime time cast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspections, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
How to do, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. It is time now for your primetime forecast. I got a lot to say this morning. I'm going to get myself in trouble, so I hope that you will stay with us. Today's forecast is brought to you by Longevity Inspections, Home Inspections. We see what you don't before it costs you. This is for West Georgia and East Alabama residential and commercial. New construction, warranty inspections, drone inspections. Folks, you owe it to yourself. A few $100s to have your property inspected can save you tens of thousands of dollars potentially. So get in touch with them. Air quality inspection, radon testing. It's longevity-inspections.com. Give them a call at 678-593-8021. You can also check them out on Facebook. Don't forget to get your ducks in a row with the man that's been doing it for 20 years, Jamie Dukas. 256-831-7770 is the number to call for Jamie. You can find a link at the top of this video for both Longevity Inspections and Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Now, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the folks who partner with us here. It's certainly my opinion. It's something I want to say this morning. Folks, I do not, never have, and never will turn this into a political show. Got nothing to do. Politics has nothing to do with weather until it does. And there's something that's going on in Texas that I know that every last one of you have been watching on television. It is absolutely, and this is coming from someone who makes public safety their professional career. The situation in Texas at the Mystic Camp and all the lives that have been lost, over 100 now, most of them children, is the absolute worst natural disaster you could possibly ever imagine. This is as bad as it gets. There is no scenario that's any worse than what's happening in Texas and what has happened in Texas. And if that were not bad enough, we have political leaders in this country, which in my opinion have proven that they're not leaders, but have tried to politically gain from this horrific tragedy that has taken place out in Central Texas and lay blame on the other political party. And I got to tell you, that's about as sick as any human being could possibly be, to take advantage of a situation like this for political gain. I work very closely with the guys and the gals at the National Weather Service offices, both in Alabama and in Georgia. As a matter of fact, I'll be at a meeting today with the lead meteorologist from the National Weather Service out of Peachtree City, a friend of mine, I consider him to be. Extremely talented people that dedicate their lives to keeping the general public safe during natural events, severe weather primarily. And they care, and they do a great job. And those guys and gals at the National Weather Service out in San Antonio did a great job. Look, they had the information out there on Thursday. They issued statements leading up to that event. They issued the flood warnings. The information was there. Weather is fluid. It changes sometimes by the minute. And so the initial information that was put out there on Thursday had one amount of rain, and then as the event got closer, they increased the possibility of how much rain could be received. So the information was there. Now, was there an issue with receiving that information, which was at no fault of the National Weather Service? There may have been. There's always something you learn from a disaster. And there may be some things that can be done moving forward to ensure that people get the information. But the information was put out there. So the administrative cuts that were done by our current Washington leadership had absolutely nothing to do with those babies losing their lives in Texas. And for a leader of a political party, multiple leaders of a political party, to attempt to gain politically from a tragic situation such as this should tell you all you need to know about that political party. It's that serious, folks, and absolutely despicable, in my opinion. So, before I say more and get myself deeper in trouble, we're going to move on to the weather now, but I just felt compelled to have to say something about that. Don't blame this on the National Weather Service. Don't blame this on Doge cuts on the National Weather Service. Had absolutely nothing to do with it. Now, I've said my piece. Let's move on to your weather forecast for today. It just blows my mind. All right, so for today, here's the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. And you'll see that we may see a few rumbling thunderstorms across North Alabama and even down into southeast Alabama, southwest Georgia. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, chance of seeing any organized thunderstorms today going to be pretty low. It's going to be a warm day. Look at Clanton going to 92 today. Montgomery makes it to 95, and we will top out at 94. Up in Gadsden, Alabama, maybe a few showers around in the heat of the afternoon. Then in Georgia, we'll hit 95. In Atlanta, Columbus goes to 95, and Valdosta at 95 degrees this afternoon. Tropics, what's left of Chantal, is about 100 miles south of Long Island, New York, moving off to the northeast. Maximum sustained winds this morning at about 20 miles per hour. This will be the last advisory issued by the National Hurricane Center as Chantal is about to turn back out to sea and will no longer be a thing. Already subtropical at this point. Did cause a lot of flooding across portions of South Carolina, North Carolina, and up into southern Virginia over the last 24 to 36 hours. Other than that, though, no tropical formation expected over the next 7 days in the Atlantic Basin or in the tropics. Looking at your current conditions from the venue at 5 Points Farms, we currently have 73 degrees outside. Feels like 74. The wind is currently calm. Humidity 99%. The barometric pressure 30.15. Dew point 69. No rain the past 24 hours. High temperature yesterday, it was hot, 93 degrees. We currently have clear skies. Sunrise this morning at 5:40. Sunsets this evening at 7:54 p.m. Another hot day on the way. 90 in Roanoke, 92 in Alexander City. We'll hit 92 in Dadeville. 92 also down in Auburn, and Tallahassee will top out this afternoon at 94 degrees. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center for your Tuesday. Partly cloudy day will give you a 30% chance of an afternoon pop-up thunderstorm, 90 degrees. Your high temperature, a 40% chance of rain this evening, overnight low of 71. On Wednesday, rain chances continue to slowly increase, a 60% chance of afternoon thunderstorms, 89. Thursday, an 80% chance of afternoon thunderstorms, 86. So rain chances go up, temperatures come down a bit. On Friday, showers and thunderstorms, 40% likely, 85. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And on Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and on thunderstorms. There's some indication that rain chance on Saturday may increase. over the next couple of days. We'll watch that for you, and we'll have more information here on Dr. Don's Weather. So looking at the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across Mississippi, Alabama, or Georgia at this hour. A few sea breeze showers taking place across the northwest Florida coast, but nothing of any great significance. Do you have your What About shirts yet? If you don't, you need to head over to our weather store, pick up your What About shirts and your Thunder Buddy shirts. There's a link at the top of this video to carry you to our weather store. Part of those proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. Also, don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month. We get 100% of that. It helps us continue to stream. And also subscribe to us on the YouTube. It is free. It guarantees that you get a push notification when we go live to cover severe weather. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspections, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.